Imagine you wake up tomorrow and you never have to eat again. No groceries, no cooking, no deciding what to have for dinner for the rest of your life. Sounds incredible, right? It isn't. Today we're going to follow this idea all the way to its conclusion, and by the end, you'll understand why photosynthesis, the thing that keeps every plant on Earth alive, would be the worst thing that ever happened to the human species. First, let's do the actual science. Your body needs roughly 2,000 calories a day to survive. A single square meter of your skin, roughly the area of a large poster, receives about 1,000 watts of solar energy on a sunny day. Plants convert sunlight to energy at about 1 to 2% efficiency. Run the numbers and your skin, all of it, arms out, standing completely still, generates about 40 calories an hour in direct sunlight. That means to survive on photosynthesis alone, you would need to stand outside, completely naked, completely motionless, for approximately 50 hours per day, which is not possible because days are only 24 hours long. But let's say evolution cheated a little. Let's say it worked. What would that actually look like? To photosynthesize, you would need chlorophyll in your skin cells. Chlorophyll is green. You would be green. Permanently. All of you. Not a little olive-toned, not tan, full vegetable green. The color of a leaf in June. Your eyes would probably be green too, since the sclera, the white part, would need chlorophyll to absorb light. And here's the part nobody mentions. You'd need to be naked at all times. Clothing blocks sunlight. Every layer you add reduces your caloric input. A heavy coat in winter isn't warmth, it's starvation. You'd also become completely dependent on weather. A week of heavy cloud cover isn't inconvenient, it's a caloric emergency. Seasonal depression wouldn't be a mood disorder, it would be a survival mechanism. And movement costs calories. Running is borrowing against tomorrow's sunlight. Now zoom out. If every human photosynthesizes, agriculture never develops. Agriculture didn't just give us food, it gave us everything. Cities, writing, science, philosophy. All of it is downstream of one decision: planting a seed and coming back for it later. But if you don't need food, you don't plant seeds, which means you don't stay in one place, which means there are no cities, no writing, no accumulated knowledge, no science, no history. And here's where it gets strange. You'd still need water and minerals. Suddenly, geography becomes everything. You don't fight wars over farmland. You fight wars over the equator. Everything north of 40 degrees latitude, nearly uninhabitable. Canada, Scandinavia, Russia, abandoned for 6 months of the year. Every winter, a great human migration toward the equator. Humanity as a species of seasonal migrants. Here's the part that makes this more than a thought experiment. This isn't hypothetical. It already exists. There is a sea slug, Elysia chlorotica, that eats algae, but instead of digesting the chloroplasts, it steals them, keeps them alive inside its own cells, and then photosynthesizes. It is, for all scientific purposes, a solar-powered animal. It lives for months on pure sunlight after a single meal. Its body literally turns green. The sea slug is what we would be. A small, slow-moving creature that spends most of its life completely still. It has no cities, no history, no philosophy. It is, in every measurable way, doing just fine. We assume that every biological upgrade is a gift. But the things that made us human, hunger, scarcity, the desperate need to solve the problem of food, those weren't obstacles to civilization. They were the engine of it. Every great city in history was built by someone who needed to eat tomorrow. The sea slug doesn't need to invent anything. It just needs the sun to come up. So next time you're hungry and annoyed about it, maybe that's not a flaw in the design. Maybe that's the whole point.